This is a bird dog row. So you're gonna be in a bird dog position, so on your hands and knees, and we're gonna be using a weight. So use a weight that feels comfortable, but when you're doing this, since you're facing the floor, really focus on engaging that core. Protect that baby. So I want you to think of, you're bringing your belly button in. So I always say, breathe in, fill that belly with air, breathe out, and that's when you're gonna engage. So you're bringing that belly button in and up, kind of like you're zipping it up. I also like to think of it as like you're hugging your baby, because that sounds a little bit more fun in my opinion. So you're gonna bring your belly button in and up. You're gonna be in a bird dog position. So you're gonna do opposite arm to opposite leg. So I'm gonna roll with my left arm, and I'm gonna bring my left leg up. So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna row here, set it back down. Row, set it back down. Row, set it back down. A couple of things. Balance starts to get really hard throughout pregnancy because your center of gravity changes. So we have these bands that go across our body in the front. So it's really important to do these unilateral movements. So like these side to side movements where weight's on one side to really help strengthen each side of that ligament, to make sure it's lengthened and also strengthened, especially as you get farther along. So make sure you're engaging that core. You're here. We're rowing, setting it down. If you need to put this foot down for balance, that's totally okay. Give yourself grace, because the farther along that you get, balancing is going to get harder. So try to keep it up here, even if it's for a second, and then if you need to tap it, that's totally fine. And then what it's going to look like if you switch, again, it's the opposite arm and the opposite leg as you're rowing. So you want your hip and your knee stacked, and then you want your shoulder and your elbow stacked when you're doing this. So if you have questions on this one, let me know, but make sure you're keeping that spine nice and straight and we're not arching or leaning forward like this. Keep that spine nice and straight so we can have a nice, strong spine.